Hi. Give this a second to load. I'm going to be talking a little bit about, we had the 2-2 porthole last night, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this energy porthole and gateway that will be bringing us into or leading us into Sunday's full moon in Leo. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the energies this week and what to expect. And I'm going to be doing dragon cards. A lot of people like these cards. So give me a second to pull this feed up and find it. If you're just finding me, take a second to share this out, please. I always need you guys to. And literally just go ahead and drop a comment if you're going to want a card. So for sure, give this a share. I always need you guys to. I always say, you never know who's going to find this kind of stuff, and it could really help them. That's the whole reason I ever got on live feed anyway, was literally this stuff changed my life so fast, and I had to tell the planet about it, right? I had to tell people, hey, I think we're being lied to about the way reality works, and you wouldn't believe the stuff that I've kind of tapped into and tuned into and how it's been changing my life so fast, literally. So that was always my intention in trying to get on here and try to do these videos. I can't do this without you guys ever, right? So please share this content out. I swear it really is needed. All right. I hope you guys are feeling good from this energy. I had to get on here. I didn't really feel like it, but I see people needed me and really might need this kind of energy report, I swear. So I see people kind of all over the place going through this shift, and that is to be expected. We're going through something huge on this planet. So we had yesterday's 2-2 porthole. That gateway is still open. Just look at it like our planet, I always say, kind of got sucked through this gateway, and we're about to come out the other side with the next storm. That is this weekend. We have a full moon in Leo on Sunday, which is something I'll get into more like tomorrow in the next feed, but it's a lot of energy coming in. I was out on the ley lines last night here at the Nine Ladies Stone Circle, and it was such a crazy energy going through that ley line system last night. It was powerful energy coming in, so I'm for sure getting outside again this weekend on the ley lines for this next energy shift we're going through too. It's a lot of energy we can be channeling and using in a powerful way, powerful for healing, powerful for manifesting. Any of you guys do magic, this is the energy you need, right? Things to kind of get the momentum going. So powerful things are happening on this planet. A lot of people are purging though, or going through physical detox symptoms, maybe just a lot of emotions, anger, things surfacing. This energy really amplifies anything already going on. If you're not feeling so great going through these shifts, that can be expected unless you've done a lot of internal work, healing, and detoxing. So there is a need for us to do more purifying to be able to handle these frequencies. You see where we're at now. These energies are just going to continue to increase on this planet. So it's important that we're doing a lot of inner work to try to keep up with these new frequencies and these new energies. But a lot of you guys are noticing your instant manifesting. I was having some crazy dreams last night. I was just saying on a video I did, I was having very galactic kind of dreams somewhere else, clearly not here, and just really powerful things are coming through. A lot of you guys are feeling, a lot of, increased intuition, increased psychic awareness, maybe feeling your guides, seeing things such as spaceships, spirit guides, light beings, fairies, elementals, things like that. So we have powerful things that are happening on this planet now. You guys know my link is above. Check my site out. It's a really good time to get some healing work done right now. I swear, it's like the best time. These gateways, these shits, powerful stuff going on. If you guys are like, don't know where you're going on your path, haven't found your bliss, your purpose, you're not living in samadhi, you might want to check out my site at some point in time. A lot of people come try to just message me and probably get some kind of like pretty much automated response. It is worth investing in an Akashic reading if you need me one-on-one. That's pretty much the only way you're probably going to get me on voice call. So for sure, if you guys need me or, want to chat about your future, and I was really talking here about, what exactly it is that I can do. I can shift your entire fate in like a second. Clear karma, right? Get rid of hard lessons, get rid of obstacles, all sorts of very powerful, useful things, and I am here to serve. So if you guys need me one-on-one, you guys know the way to summon me or find me is to go to my site. We're doing a lot of powerful heart chakra activations and healing this week as well. So a lot of you guys might be feeling like tightness in your chest, expansion, maybe pain, maybe heartache. These are all things surfacing as we're clearing out that chakra and continuing to too. All right, so we'll sum this up. Lots of energy coming in. It's meant to be good. You're meant to be using it to create magic in your life, to move past obstacles, to get things flowing. I'm going to do that with my videos, hopefully, right? Hopefully with my videos. So you're meant to be using it. Sometimes I don't feel so hot when I lay around too much in these energy shifts. I swear, like what works for me anyway is moving around more, right? Try to run around, get outside. I was outside last night and it completely shifted my energy, made me feel a lot better. So try to get outside more, try to really flow, move around. It will really help you. We're going to continue to get hit with this really high stream of energy the next week too or so. So there's a lot of energy coming in. Make sure you're taking good care of your own energy. All right, Jeffrey Cahoe, love it. Orange Dragon. Bring soul families and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. And that's what we're trying to do. I know a lot of you guys have missions because I draw those kind of people to me a lot. We're meant to be coming together. That can be hard. You know, I'm always talking about how I have spiritual groups here on Facebook, and I'm trying to bring together people of all different nationalities, cultures, countries from around the planet, and I have done so. And so, you know, when we're trying to come together as a group, it's important that we're kind of contributing things that are positive for the collective. It's one of the best ways to kind of come together. You guys know I have a group section on this Facebook page with the groups that I do. I spend a lot of time posting content in those groups, trying to send good energy out. I've been using Facebook as its own kind of grid for a minute, trying to kind of send energy out through these kind of online grids as well. And I tell you, it works just as effective. They want us to think that one person cannot change the world or make a change, but definitely everyone can and is going to. So, you're meant to be bringing people together. You're a magnet for people. Once you keep working on your frequency, you tend to draw more people to you. Samantha Joan, and make sure you guys share this out if you didn't. Dark Blue Galactic Dragon Samantha helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. We were never meant to like look back on our lessons feeling bad. That's our human perspective because we can't see things from, you know, the big picture. So we're tending to like, oh, this didn't go good, or I don't like this, or it didn't feel so good. And we tend to kind of be too hard on ourselves. Keep working on your throat chakra. Everything's actually going perfect. You know, you guys have been learning some very hard soul lessons. I think people are starting to realize that Earth is not a joke. And that this is like a badass school for badasses, and that it's actually really hard, and that very advanced souls would choose to come learn here. And so this hasn't been an easy road, but everything has gone just as it should. Keep working on your throat chakra. Keep finding your voice. Marie Pucci. Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. We're going to see a completely new way of thinking on this planet emerge. And hopefully we're seeing more compassion for the animals and all life as well. You know, when we're only compassionate for ourselves or select groups of life on this planet, it never goes good. We need to have a compassion for all life, animals included. I always say I believe the future is vegan. You can't convince me otherwise as I'm going through this spiritual awakening and seeing the direction people are coming from. And I'm a really big fan of like Dr. Sabai's work and things like that. And he was healing things such as, I believe, HIV and cancer through switching to alkaline foods and through becoming vegan. And I believe a lot of that is that sometimes we're, you know, eating foods that aren't good for us. We're not getting the proper nutrition, the proper energy from these things. You might want to shift the foods that you're eating, especially for star seeds. We're meant to be vibrating higher. And so if we're eating a lot of dense foods, meats, processed foods, GMO foods, it can be really bad for our energy field, I swear. And, you know, I'm always tracking my own energetic process. I always tell people the story that when I stopped eating meat, that my aura went from a purple aura to a rainbow aura. I believe that we have to have compassion and love for all life to be kind of living in the fifth dimensional frequency. Literally. So get rid of the processed food, GMO food. Try to eat lighter foods. This isn't going to be done overnight, this process. Try to be more mindful of what you are eating, though, because it is affecting your energy. Colleen Williams. Silver Dragon. Illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. And this always has been a journey of soul searching. We're literally looking at our soul in every experience, literally, almost like a mirror, right? Almost like a mirror. It's really important that we're discerning between, you know, our own things and other people's things as well, though. But you're very empathic. You're taking on a lot of other people's energy. Make sure you're not taking on other people's healing as your own, too. A lot of people expect that of me, right, as a healer. They'll come to me and kind of project a lot at me at once, not understanding. Maybe it's like Monday morning and I have to go to work and I have my own stuff to do, right? And they'll come to me with a lot of really heavy stuff in my inbox. And, you know, I was explaining to my boyfriend that when I have 20 people doing that, you know, all at once, it would be too much for me. I can't always handle that. Use discernment between what is yours to heal and what is other people's as well. We're only responsible for our own baggage at this point and healing ourselves. Susan Welcher Triapodes. Omega Dragon. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention. Hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. And I was just talking, I just did a video in our Awakening to Ascension group, and I was talking about the feminine kind of restoring her power, and we're going to see a rising within the divine feminine. That will affect both sexes, though. Literally. The masculine as feminine energy within it is going to have to kind of switch over and use these energies once again as well. A lot of this will be done through us connecting with the earth as well. I feel that since everyone has become very disconnected from Gaia and nature, we're losing our power, especially the feminine that would draw on that as her power source. So it's very important that we're once again, you know, reconnecting with the earth, finding our connection with nature, getting outside more. Get outside. Lisa Phoenix. Gold White Dragon from Lyria. Connects with your highest Christ light. Develop your casual chakra. Bathe in ninth dimensional Christ light. So we're holding more and more light, literally. We're literally these little energy receivers, and we're holding more and more of these energies. We should be hopefully shining brighter and brighter, glowing. You know, that light is needed for the planet. I can't remember what this post puts up. I put up a post and it's always so perfect. I'm always getting these perfect messages for myself, right? And it was something that's on my page that was like, you're looking to the stars to guide you, but the stars sent you to kind of guide others, right? And so we're always kind of looking up to tell what's happening. We came here to literally light up this planet with nothing more than our light. We knew we would probably be enslaved, broke, coming to Earth School, right? Enslaved, broke, the kind of on the lower rung, if you will. And we knew that we had what we needed in ourselves, as in the light, to kind of lift up this planet. Find your light. Haley Krumpenberger. Golden Christed Dragon. Brings you higher love so that you can embody more light. Keep working on your heart chakra. Like I said, that is going to be kind of the gateway into not just the fourth dimension, but leading us into the fifth. We have more heart chakra work to do for sure with ourselves. More mastery of self-love. We see it's really hard for people in relationships because a lot of times people don't know where they're at or how screwed up they've been till they try to go date someone else, right? Or get into a relationship with someone else, and then sometimes they see these things mirrored back, or, you know, negative programming that they've picked up, things that aren't so good for themselves. And so it can be really hard, especially to balance with another. And a lot of people kind of come up empty, expecting others to fill that void of love. So it's really important we're doing some deep heart chakra work, especially this week as we're going into this full moon energy in Leo. It will be all about the heart. So for sure, more heart chakra work. You guys know I do a lot of work with that chakra, enough that I got led to the England as well to work with these energies too. So I do a lot of work with the heart chakra, with past lives too. Keep working on your heart chakra. A lot of people don't realize that we brought a lot of pain with us and unresolved issues from past lives, hence our needing to journey here some more. So really we have to kind of dig in deeper with the heart chakra. Rachel Bryan, I love it. You missed me all week. Well, if you guys missed me, maybe set up a reading. Come get a purchase. A lot of people think that, you know, whatever, that I'm just gonna keep doing videos. If you need me, come to my site. I'll do more videos. So I kind of put out the amount of kind of energy I'm getting back in my own life, right? If you guys miss me, for sure, check my site out. You guys can always make a donation if you want cards. I am always here. Rachel, Lilac Fire Dragon, transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. So in case you guys didn't realize, we're on this journey to enlightenment. Like, call it what you want. Ascension, enlightenment. So we're on this journey to enlightenment. For sure, keep working on your heart chakra, like I just said, but you're well on this path. And that's why our path might not make sense to other people who seem to be kind of content where they're at in the material, or doing the American dream, as I call it, right? And they seem to be really content. But we're kind of here for a spiritual purpose that's bigger than all of this. So for sure, just kind of stay aligned with your heart. Cassie Denzer, love it. Earth and Water Dragon. I'm working with the dragon cards too, because like I said, I was on the ley lines last night, and the 2-2 porthole actually was activating the Earth's Kundalini and dragon ley line system as well. So I kind of am doing like an elemental dragon theme today as well. So we are working with dragon energy right now. Cassie, create the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. And that's where we're at, swear. So I know people are really comfortable with where we are now, but we're in transition. We're literally in between worlds, right? We're like in between worlds. Just really stay aligned with where you are at now, though. But we are doing a lot of internal work fast through these energies coming into the planet, and they are affecting all life. The pets, the animals, they're crystallizing as well. A lot of you guys might even be parenting these crystalline children that have come to assist in kind of building the new as well. Michelle Morphy, Silver Lunar Dragon, bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your casual chakra. If you guys are a woman, you may have experienced more turmoil this life. You may have experienced more of what you may consider like injustices, negative relationships, maybe just not being loved enough. These things are meant to fuel the liberation of the feminine. We are going to rise now, like Gaia as well. That the feminine has kind of had a different kind of journey, and has been really kind of more enslaved during this cycle. And I know a lot of you guys know all about that, because that is the journey of the feminine in this life, and we're going to have to restore balance. And a lot of this was karmically kind of set into motion, but this will be right now the time where the feminine rises. So, you know, everyone has experienced being enslaved this life on some level. And, you know, a lot of the times we're being enslaved through our own mind and things like that. But we did choose to experience this so that we could, you know, feel so good when we liberate and kind of shake off the things that are holding us down. It is happening around us. We see that's what's happening with the earth as well. Mary D. Santiago, good morning. Black Dragon, cocoons used so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. This is where I've been, if anyone is wondering. Right here in the cocoon, back in the cocoon as well. So we're kind of in this cocoon phase once again. I'm expecting some amazing, beautiful things that are going to happen come summer, come spring and summer. So I'm really looking forward to what 2020 has to bring for us. But a lot of you guys are feeling a pull to meditate more, to rest more, to spend more time within. For sure, more healing work right now. Enjoy the cocoon. We usually get pushed out of it when we're ready, I say. Go fly. Let's see. D.I. Monte. Earth and Fire Dragon. Works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines, and this is exactly what I was doing last night. We had a fire out on the ley lines, so we were working with earth and fire energy, which is really powerful for the ley lines. So a lot of you guys are getting pulled or drawn to work with the ley lines or the energies of the earth, maybe just feeling you need to be outside more, maybe being pulled to actual sacred sites or ley line kind of areas on the grid. Maybe you're just being pulled to channel out energy or love and light, things like that. All very powerful things for that are affecting consciousness. It's time for service. When you give, you receive. We need to activate the earth as well, just as we're being activated. So a lot of times we are being called to get outside more so that we can kind of bring these codes back to the earth as well. Nancy Roswell. Deep Blue Dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you're protected. Walk in a path of light, and we are protected. But we need to let go of the fear, too, that we think we need protection all the time, and we need to create higher vibe things. Why are we always creating these negative situations we might need protected in? Some of that is part of victim programming, right? Where we think that there's a bad guy in our story, or, you know, this person's fault, or it's coming from over here, or this person's doing this. And it's really important that we're, you know, stepping into these new energies and creating higher vibe situations. The universe is always responding to what you're telling it to create, whatever's going on in your mind, whatever your narrative or story is that you're given at any given moment. And a lot of people had a lot of fear. We see that with traumas, though, that it brings out fear more. And that, you know, I really understand that because I had so much of my own fear that I had to kind of get past to be able to do this path, right? So I know a lot of people had a lot of fear and things like that to get past. You are protected, but it's time to let go of that fear. I have to say it too. I try to keep my mouth shut about political things unfolding, but we have a lot of posts going around about viruses. Someone brought me their fear propaganda, right? And you know that what happened was 9/11 wasn't working anymore, and the terrorist attacks weren't working, and they started doing shootings, and those weren't working, and they weren't getting the same response, and suddenly they put on the news that there's a virus everywhere. Look around. Everyone's already sick anyway, so that's already happened. We've already had this happen. They're like, you know, government created viruses everywhere. Look around. It's already well unfolded. So it's really important that we're not feeding into this fear propaganda and fear, and I'm guaranteeing you anything you're seeing on the news is literally a program designed for us to send out that fear energy so that lower vibrational spiritual beings can feed on it, or so that they can use that energy to create negative experiences in the collective, right? Things like that. So it's really important that we're, number one, probably switching off our news, turning off our TV, and not feeding into the fear as it's kind of going around. You know, I believe that, yeah, these things are already happening, and they're also trying to explain some of the health conditions that are happening with these energies. We see an increase in heart attacks, anxiety, mental health issues, people with flu-like symptoms, right? Ascension flu around here. And so a lot of that is being created to try to cover up and explain what's happening on this planet. You know, now they just say everything's global warming, and that's what's happening with the planet. But we know that there's other things that are unfolding, and it really has nothing to do with what mainstream news is telling you is occurring. So, no more fear. Seriously. Nicole Kareen. And you need to find me to get attuned. I've been sending you a lot of love. I don't like to bother people when they're, you know, going through things. But for sure, come find me when you do have time. Aaron Water Dragon helps you to connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. Trying to find your bliss. I'm like, there are very real forces that will try to stop our shine around here. If you guys didn't notice, time to shine brighter anyways. Time to find what makes you happy, put out good vibes. It will really help you as you're navigating this stuff. You're working on your third eye right now, though, for sure. For sure. All right, Trisha Walker. Fire and Water Dragon enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected. Have fun. For sure, we are meant to be having fun, right? Elemental humor. We're meant to be having fun for sure. Make sure that you guys are staying high vibe. Like I said, it'll really help shift things as you're getting moved around. So, you know, this is going to take some level of mastery to learn how to navigate these new energies. Everything that we were ever taught was a lie. And we're now having to, as adults, reprogram ourselves figure out how reality really works and learn to approach things and navigate them in a different way. So, you know, once we wake up, we have a lot of kind of learning and reprogramming to do. This is on us to do it, we're finding out, right? No one's going to do this work for us. There are amazing people that are here to guide and to teach and to, you know, help by distributing information and things like this, but we have to go within and we have to do this process ourselves, the internal work. Let's see, Danielle Fredrickson. Blue Dragon from the Pleiades, I love this. For sure, you have Pleiadian connection as well. Prepares you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation. Give and receive heart healing. For sure, keep working on your heart chakra. It's the theme of the week, right? Heart chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra, every card. Keep working on your heart chakra, though. It's really powerful and very important, especially since prior to our awakening, we all had a closed heart chakra. Yes, a very service of self approach. So if you look at little kids, they're very in the ego process. They probably can't even see outside of themselves sometimes, right? It's all about them. If you look at a small child, they probably have a very ego-based perspective, all about them. They really aren't very considerate of other people, things like that. So until we go through this process of spiritual awakening, which begins with heart chakra expansion, that would be like the first kind of ascension process that we're going to go through. And, you know, then with the energy will move upward with our upper chakras. It's very important that we're doing more heart chakra work, especially since we just spent most of our life with a closed heart chakra, literally. All right. Oh, I love it. Good, you guys will motivate me to come back, right? We always need motivation. I tend to disappear in my own worlds, and that's okay sometimes, but, you know, it is part of my path, too, to try to kind of come out more and to share. All right, Christine Cook. Emerald Dragon. Brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. And, you know, this is powerful energy, like I said, that is coming in and activating many things within. We've been taught to look at our experiences as negative, but we don't understand that the more things we went into, the more lessons, the more experiences, the more codes that we hold for, you know, things that we have completed within ourselves. It's why a lot of the times the harder lessons that we had will be related to our soul path. For me, I always say that I had a really hard time. I feel like I took on a lot of some of my family's karmic experiences and lessons, and part of my path was to, first off, I was on pharmaceuticals to come off of them. And now I have a better perspective, and I am probably able to better assist people as they're trying to transition off of, you know, some pretty heavy duty kind of, we'll say, prescription medications that people are on, and more onto a holistic path. So some of the things that I found challenging are actually where I'm drawing my strength from now and my experience in assisting others. So sometimes you guys had really kind of crazy hard lessons. They say to look at like the 3 hardest lessons you guys went through, and that's how you're going to tell how you're going to help in all this, what your kind of soul path is in with. Let's see, Regina Lily Morella. Orange Gold Dragon from Arturius opens you to knowledge for the golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. And we literally brought abilities of the future and energy from the future as well. It's why a lot of you guys are feeling like you don't fit in, or maybe you're vibrating on different frequencies, or maybe you're able to access different frequencies, or different kind of layers of information, things like that. I'm going to put this on there too because I forgot in the beginning. I did a event from the 9 Ladies Stone Circle, like I keep saying, last night, and we didn't bring enough wood. We had fire there. Got a little dark. I'm going back there on Sunday, and I'm not going to do like an event. I'm going to do a like live guided meditation activation kind of ceremony in our Awakening to Ascension group. So if you guys want to, you know, catch that video on Sunday, I'm going to do it. It was really good, the last one. I just kind of had some lighting issues, right? It was really crazy good energy. If you guys, you know, want to participate in that, make sure you're in that group too that I have on this page. All right. We have Mosas. Good to see you. Pure white dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge with pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. You might be drawn to the pyramids of Giza. There's a lot of sacred sites that for sure have a connection with Orion. Let's see. Erica Anderson. Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Enjoy where you guys are at. I mean, you guys have worked really hard to get here. A lot of the things that you guys were praying for, you have now. You're at a good place, I swear. We're at a good place with all this. It might not always feel like it because I know a lot of things might seem kind of chaotic or there's a lot going on. But things are amazing. I bet if you guys, look at your life and what they're showing you on the news, they probably look like two different realities, right? Like if you turn on the 5 o'clock news, right, and see what they're showing you, it probably looks different than if you walked out your front door and went and looked at how the world actually looks to you from your perspective. So make sure that you guys are not listening to outside sources around you and that you're kind of tuning in within. Brenda Schaefer. Golden Orange Dragon. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. And you guys are meant to wake up to realize that you've been activated for some type of mission or a role of service. A lot of people kind of get stuck in this kind of waiting period in between waking up and a mission because they haven't done the full healing. Until we heal ourselves, we're not in any position to really be helping others or to be healing others because we still have our own kind of issues going on. And the problem is that a lot of the light workers come here very service oriented but are kind of missing that piece of the puzzle. So it's really important that you're fully healing yourself so that you can kind of get on that mission of service, we'll say more fully. Let's see. Dottie's story. Aaron Fire Dragon. Expand your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. And, that was something that I was told that I couldn't do when I wanted to, we'll say, unplug and create my own job. And, I find it very fulfilling to be able to get creative and to be using my abilities. But it's really helped me because the more that we use our gifts to help others, the more we're going to come into them. So, I found that every time I was healing someone, I probably got stronger at it, right? We probably get stronger at it every time we're doing it. So if we use our abilities a lot, we're going to probably amplify them a lot faster. It is through being of service that I have, found my kind of inner power too as well. We have a lot of, kind of messages of service because we are in Aquarius right now. And this is all about, there's always someone that would change lives with you guys in a minute. Trust me. The light workers we think we always have it the worst, but we probably have it easier because, the things that we need, we are given. It's up to us to kind of learn how to navigate these new energies. Let's see. Susan Welcher Tripodes. Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive infinite soul knowledge. That's all I did. I try to tell people that I activated my DNA. Right? I activated my DNA and this is how I'm able to do my videos or how I was able to bring back my knowledge from past lives to me. Definitely in our DNA, right? Definitely. If you guys are looking to, kind of go next level with your abilities, you guys know I do a lot of work with DNA and recoding and activating. I have an entire DNA section in my shop. I usually take people up 12 strands at a time, and it's probably the most powerful healing that you can do. Let's see. Helen McCauley. Golden Atlantean Dragon helps you remember the wisdom of Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. A lot of you guys did have past life incarnations in Atlantis. You guys are going to bring back this knowledge that, you know, they thought it left the planet, but it's making its way back now with this awakening. And a lot of you guys, like I just said, the past card, a lot of you guys have a lot of knowledge that you brought with you. You know, knowledge from past lives where you had very spiritual existence in higher dimensions. A lot of those places sunk because they couldn't maintain the frequencies anymore. So, you know, as we're going up in frequency, these things are rising within us. Kathleen, yes. Golden Dragon from Sirius brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. We have this thing, technology, where it's powerful. I can get on video and reach, you know, thousands of people with my message or my words or what I have to say. That is powerful. We're entering kind of a new age where we're meant to live in harmony with the spiritual, where we're literally meant to have balance with it. For sure, Syrian connection. We should be using social media for, you know, spreading positivity, getting messages out, information out, connecting with others, finding our soul tribe. Some of you guys are using them to, you know, get into spiritual businesses, missions. All right, Diana Remnarian. Golden Solar Dragon helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. For sure you have a solar connection. Try to get outside more. I like that too. I'm a daytime person. I get up at 6 a.m. like every day, right? We get up at like 6 a.m., right? Every day. Literally, I'm kind of a daytime person, right? I swear. We probably avoid the things that go bump in the night or the supernatural, being more daytime people too. A lot of you people are drawn to the sun though, for sure. It's bringing some powerful activations in. Try to get outside. Try to sun gaze. You get a lot of power from the sun though, for sure. Aspasia Karpastes. Royal Blue and Gold Dragon strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. Marianne Ross. Earth Dragon. Clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. And I came to kind of ground people. I'm scrolling on my Facebook feed this morning and I'm looking at all these I just like to observe as these things are kind of unfolding. And I'm sitting here looking at my Facebook feed and I see a lot of mixed reviews on the YouTube world where some people are dying and not feeling so good or having a lot of things surfacing that they're dealing with heavy stuff, and a lot of people are feeling great and amazing and euphoric. So I figure we could use some grounding energy. I'm here. We can do some grounding. Try to stay grounded as we're going through these energy shifts. I swear, it's like learning how to surf in my life, or sometimes if I'm not moving around enough, it's like these waves just suck you in and you'll just fall in and sink, right? Like a rock, right? It's like learning how to surf literally as these waves are coming in and we're trying to navigate, you know, just our everyday life and things like that. For sure, try to flow more in them. It will really help, I swear. Anyone feeling stuck, not feeling good, Ascension flu, maybe just lacking motivation, things like that. You guys know you could probably use an energy clearing, and I am here after this video. All right, Shannon Montgomery. Air Dragon. Helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honesty. Brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. Keep working on your throat chakra, I swear. Like if I did a survey of how many empaths had issues with speaking their truth, not people pleasing, finding their voice, it's kind of like part of the package deal with the solar plexus. So keep working on your throat chakra. I swear it will help you with what you're manifesting. And thank you for all the shares. I really do need you guys to help me to carry on and kind of continue doing this kind of mission. It does help. Elaine, oh yeah, and thank you for the shares too. When you guys, I'm starting to put a lot of memes on this page and I'll keep doing it. When you guys share them out, it does help really. We're trying to create like huge ripple effects throughout consciousness. It really gets through to people. Anything that communicates, anything real in this world that reaches people on a soul level is powerful, right? We see a lot of superficial stuff if we turn on TV and the things around us and the things that we're programmed to kind of want or to go after, and anything kind of real, it is powerful. It can literally break through the magic that is keeping people asleep. And I really look at it like magic, literally. Like if you guys can reach someone on a soul level, you can pull them right out of that. All right, Elaine, Elphinstone. Gold and silver violet flame dragon transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. Offer service under grace. You have a lot of purple in your energy field. For anyone that resonates with having a purple aura or kind of violet aura, you guys are probably transmuters. Literally, I know we're not meant to be absorbing the negative and feeling negative. We're meant to, you know, take on that, we'll say, pain, other people's frequencies, and we're meant to put it out and create good vibes, right? That can take some level of mastery. A lot of the times when we're around someone and they're not feeling so hot, it can make us not feel so hot. So it does take some level of mastery to be able to take on people's, you know, negative things going on and to put out positive energy. But you have a lot of violet in your aura. All right, Claire Kenwood. Kuan Yin's pink dragon brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolve by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. And that's what people don't understand, that we have a certain level of freedom now that we never have had, because we've spent so many lifetimes clearing karma and going through these kind of heavy lessons, and we're at a really good space where we could ascend. You only can ascend when you've cleared all of your karma, right? That we ascend, and we kind of have to be karma free to do that. A lot of heart chakra healing and working with our heart chakra can help with karma, as well as self-love, obviously. So keep working with your heart chakra. Oh, I love this. Beck Smith. Black dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself, you passed a test. And we need to really begin to visualize where we want to be. And you guys know this works, because if I was to go back and have a chat with you 10 years ago, you guys were all manifesting things you didn't want. Not trying to, just thinking and worrying and stressing out, or, you know, I don't want this to happen, or scared something might happen. And so we've come so far where we can begin to be mature enough to consciously manifest. This is how we're going to create the new earth as well, by changing our thoughts. This is how we change our reality and the things that we are attracting. Daydream. That's where you're going to find your power. A lot of you guys are real mental. I mean, like, as in the mental aspect. I think a lot of that doesn't just have to do with programming. A lot of that has to do with which energy centers you would have worked with more in past lives as well. So anyone that's an overthinker, having a lot of thoughts, anxiety, I put that in the thinking too much category. Overthinking, too many thoughts, stressed out, that is sometimes can be reprogramming issues for sure. Really focus on, you know, thinking about good things, right? Daydreaming about things you want to see, and you'll realize that, yeah, you're going to start aligning those things. That this stuff is real, you'll start aligning those things, and that's how you're going to learn how to better navigate your reality too. All right, Dave Zenke. Fire dragon burns up your lower energies around you. You're safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. And I know you guys know this stuff works, because you won't believe how many people will tune in and come back and get a card all the time. Like, you guys know you're going to be feeling better when I get off this video. It's why I do them and how I find the motivation to do them too. So just doing this video and having a positive exchange is going to have a very positive effect on people. Make sure that you're discerning who you're hanging around. We become the energy that we hang out with, I swear. Our partners, you'll notice that sometimes you are in a relationship and you tend to become more alike or take on people's negative qualities or positive ones, right? We tend to really absorb our environment. So make sure that you're not hanging out with anyone bad for you. Swear, it's like the worst thing for our energy. I would love to tell you guys about how I had a very brief relationship and how it literally set me back about 1.5 years with my ascension. Literally just being in a brief relationship with the wrong person. It was so bad for my energy. I'm still having a comeback and bounce back from that. So when we're around toxic people, it's very bad for our energy. Make sure you're not around anyone toxic anymore. Liz Felix. Dusty pink dragon from Andromeda Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. And it's important that we're, you know, like I said, healing our energy and taking care of our energy first so that we are able to provide the light that the planet needs. I swear, that is our job as light workers, that we're going to anchor into the light and hold these frequencies for the planet. So make sure you're working on your own energy a lot. Janelle Braham, sending love to Western Australia too. Crystal Yellow Dragon, opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expands your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. And we are getting moved around and, you know, to higher timelines as well. That's the amazing thing about this ascension. Trust your path. Trust where it's leading you. I was thinking about it this morning because I really did go for it. I tell people that I went for this stuff and I followed that energy, that pull, my intuition, and it really did lead me somewhere amazing. So trust your path and where it's leading you. A lot of people have been comfortable kind of tuning out that guidance and not listening, and if we would just listen to our own intuition at all times and where it was guiding and leading us, it would lead us somewhere so amazing. Angela Bohem Spezio. Green Dragon helps you tune into the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. Message of the day. We're working on the heart chakra and connecting with nature now. Let's see. Samantha Joan. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond, and like I said, if we work hard and we're working on the wrong things, the problem is we've been programmed to work on the car, the house, everything outside of ourselves, the material, our jobs, everything outside of ourselves. If we could really put in a lot of inner work with ourselves, we would get so far ahead. And so we've been taught to always be focusing on the external, usually at a cost of energy too, right? This stuff takes energy for us to sustain and work on. It's very important that we're making these changes required to be completing this ascension with ourselves. You guys know what to do. You already know. You guys already know what you should be doing. That's the amazing thing about the universe. You're being guided, you're being supported, you're loved, and you always know what we should be doing. The thing is, most people don't want to listen. This is going to require us to make big changes in our life, and that's scary to people. You know, our ego gets very comfortable where it's at, and the unknown can be scary. But stay in alignment with your intuition. Natasha Arel. Earth and Air Dragon represents a balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced. Ground your visions. Manifest your hopes and dreams. And we are really going through a balance of heaven and earth because we're having a lot of cosmic energy hitting the earth, right? And that really is bringing heaven to earth as we're merging all of these beautiful galactic frequencies into the planet. A lot of people are feeling an increase in bliss, euphoria, love, right? Outer love, feeling okay, peace, being in Zen, right? Maybe seeing beautiful spiritual things, epiphanies, psychic awareness. So for the people that have been kind of doing the inner work, there's a lot of really positive, powerful results that are kind of paying off. Noella Trace. Alpha Dragon, destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world, and you guys are going to be expected to be the ones that are going to create the new as well. Let's see. Holly Asper. Rose Pink Dragon prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-headed love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. Keep working with your heart chakra. That's how we're going to integrate these energies as well. A lot of you guys are in relationships. I know, lessons in love. That's what we've always been learning. For sure, you're bringing balance into your life. A lot of times we draw people that are different than us as well, right? I think the masculine and feminine tend to be different too. But in whatever way, balancing those energies is so powerful. Pam Hinshaw. All right, Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you're safe. And this entire planet is going through a transition. We will just say transition. And a lot of people come to me and project a lot of like fear and heavy stuff, and I realize everyone's just kind of seeing their own reality and talking about it. This isn't meant to be scary. If people are living in fear, it might be kind of a, you know, a scary change, or it could be scary the way they're seeing the world, but it's not meant to be like that, for sure. So we're going through a lot of transition. It's positive. Literally. I know these energies don't always feel good, but that's divine energy. So it goes to show you how, in how of a dark place this planet kind of was before all this energy started flooding it, right? It's taking us up in frequency. It's flooding the planet with divine energies. A lot of people talk about what are these energies. I look at them like particles of God, photons, right? Source particles flooding the planet, right? We're pretty much being cocooned in this energy. It is all positive. Hopefully it's bringing about a positive change in you. So if we kind of look back at our journey, hopefully you guys are starting to feel more and more yourselves, starting to know who you are more and more, what you like, what you don't like, what you're into, how you like to spend your time, what you enjoy doing. So you're getting to know yourself on deeper levels through this process. James Javerance Abode. Water dragon helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ's light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities. Go with the flow, and that's all we can do. You ever notice that sometimes things don't go as planned, or, you know, they're not going the way we want them to go? We're part of this bigger divine plan, so we literally need to learn how to let go and go with the flow. I believe everything is predestined. I believe that we make our contracts with the people that we're meant to meet up with and learn here, and that there are certain things that are kind of keeping us on this divine plan, and that we could all learn to kind of relax. Literally relax and just go with the flow, because our life is going to bring us what is intended regardless, and we have certain lessons that we came here to complete that we would have had soul contracts for. A lot of people will be like, oh, I didn't plan on having this kid or this marriage. Yes, you did, actually. You're going to have a contract for any type of marriage, relationship, baby being born, things like that. So our life is pre-planned, and, you know, we did that with ourselves, planning it out with our guides, you know, things that we would have needed to complete in our lessons, and we could all learn to just relax with what's kind of happening. The more that we struggle, the more that we're going to be resisting, you know, our path, and the more the universe is going to struggle back in ensuring that we're where we need to be. So a lot of people, they, you know, are very intent on things going the way they want, and they tend to struggle and fight the universe. I think you guys all should kind of know a little bit about that. And then we tend to create more resistance and suffering in our life. If we could learn a little bit more like non-attachment to what's happening, to the outcomes, and just learn how to flow with it, we would be much happier as well. Jamie D. Rosa, Rainbow Dragon. Bring the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust. Rediscover wisdom. Expect miracles. Definitely put it out there that you want to see some miracles. These energies are meant to bring us miracles as well. Melissa Skinner Lewis. Magnetic Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension, and that is what is happening as well. Like I said, we're going through a lot of upgrades and activations this week. We can expect going into the weekend to be feeling a lot with the heart chakra as well, and going through a lot of heart chakra expansion this week too. Be open to these energies. They are meant to be healing the planet on deeper levels. It might not look like that, but healing's messy. If you look at the collective, it's a good projection of what it looks like healing, right? So there is a deep healing that is taking place on this planet. It might look messy at times or feel messy, but that is part of the process. We're kind of going through these deep layers of healing as these waves are kind of coming in as well. All right, I'm getting off of here. I will try to be back live tomorrow. If you guys need me, or if you guys resonate with the things that I talk about, like I said, definitely go check out a healing session. Go get a Akashic reading. It will benefit you in what's going on with your ascension. And a lot of people are kind of open to the cards, and they're not open to working on themselves. It's probably the best thing you could ever do for yourselves, is to work on your energy, right? Continue further activating. All right, love and light.